welcome back to finals day of the Ignition Group Polocrosse World Cup 2024 here at Chongweni Club, and I'm sitting in studio with Polocrosse legends, both of them, Gordon Shaw and Tony Higgs. Gordon, you played in the first two World Cups for South Africa, 23 and 2007, is that right?
Good morning, Richard. Yes, correct. That's right, yeah, 2003, 2007, yeah.
And how did South Africa do in those two World Cups?
We ended up coming third in both of those.
And Gordon, the standard of what you've seen at this World Cup compared to those early days of World Cup, tell us a little bit about that.
I think definitely what's improved is the horses that we got, especially at this World Cup. The quality is just outstanding, and the game's definitely evolved. Stickwork's got better. Game plans have changed. So yeah, there's been a lot of upgrades, I suppose you'd say. Yeah.
Tony, you were involved with Polocrosse mainly as a player anyway. Before those days, before there was a World Cup. We talk about how the style is played, how we got an African style of play and how we've got an Australian style of play, as it were. You were in the team and very involved with Polocrosse when that happened. That was the early 90s, was it?
Yes, early 90s, actually going back in the days of isolation. Before that, in the early 70s as well. So the game has progressed extensively, and it's completely different. You know, we played the first World Championships in Australia, in which I was fortunate enough to be the coach, and quite honestly, we were hammered in that, and I got a hold of a very good friend of mine, Tom Paul. May his soul rest in peace. And he was the most amazing man. He knew everything. He read every coaching article that he could find, every book he could find, and he taught me an extremely lot. We decided that time is that we can't go to Australia, play Australia's horses, an Australian type of game, and expect to beat them. And so we started to look back in the archives, and it's in rugby they talk about DNA, but in our Polocrosse DNA in South Africa, we essentially play a ball sport with a horse. So we make the ball work, and having Australia's influence, who are actually completely opposite, play a horse sport with a ball, we've developed a hybrid game which we use both. And we've managed to move the ball, and we started early. It took us 8 years to eventually win the World Cup, but it was starting with the youngsters, giving them trick sticks. And we used to have a very good player, Charles du Plessis, who was exceptionally good with his stick, and he actually started the trick sticks, and he got these kids to play with a stick on the ground with the ball until they could actually do anything with that ball. It was incredible. And then we put them on horses, and we got Peter Choice in, who changed our way of riding. We got Australian stock saddles, and we started to develop the game as we wanted to. And we started to move the ball. And I remember going to Australia, the second World Cup, and the guys looking at us, and we're a couple of very good Australian players came to us and said, with this game that you're actually playing, we're going to be hard to beat it eventually. So we continued with the game, and then they went over to England, and Bruce McClarty, one of our best coaches we've ever had, took the team over there, and he took the game plan, he implemented it perfectly, and we came away with a win. So then we had the World Cup, was it here in South Africa, huh? 2015, and we won that again. However, Australia are not slow learners, and they're certainly not stupid. They've taken our game, they've integrated it into their game, and they're playing a Polocrosse, which I feel is going to be very, very, very hard to beat. With their horsemanship and the way that they move the ball now, I think we're going to have trouble keeping up, and I hope we can pull something. Our coaches have set them down and we can change something. But as the game goes, everything evolves, and we need to evolve the game again, and it will evolve again. With the youngsters, we need to get the old heads in with a couple of youngsters and decide how we're going to go forward with this game. It's become a bit stagnatic at the moment, and everybody understands how to move a ball. But anyway, I think that's where the gameplay is concerned. I don't know if you'd like me to tell you a little bit about the horses.
We'll get
Yeah.
there now.
Okay. The horses, Peter Choice has been very, very instrumental in this country with the horses. We have a lot of thoroughbreds coming into our games because we have access from the racing world, and ostensibly our horses are all thoroughbreds. But the thoroughbred is bred for two things: speed and endurance, and that is it. And if you go out and you can move through experience, you can buy 10 thoroughbreds, and perhaps 2 have the genes to play either polo or Polocrosse. And those horses, you've got to keep on to it. And we then looked at the Australian stock horses, and the Australian stock horses, they have the lateralness, they have the intelligence, and they have the endurance. And we thought if we bring a stallion into this country and cross them with our beautiful thoroughbreds, we're going to get in a hybrid. And if anybody understands anything about breeding, is when you cross 2 different horses, the hybrid of each those, the genes, the best genes of each of those pools will come together and give you a hybrid. And that's what you're seeing here today, ladies and gentlemen, is the hybrid horse that we've bred, or Peter Choice has bred specially for the game. There's still a lot of thoroughbreds. I'm not knocking thoroughbreds. There's still a lot of thoroughbreds, and they're great, great, great horses. And those are the ones we breed with. We try and, well, Peter does. I'm out of it now. I've had my time in the kitchenette party, so I'm a spectator at the moment. But it's lovely to see the type of horses that we've got here, and these people that come from overseas and ride these horses and really show them off. And I'm blown away with the play this weekend. So congratulations to everyone.
Thank you, Tony. And Gordon, Tony spent spoken now about how the horses changed. He alluded to how the equipment changed. You have been at the forefront of some of those equipment changes. You make rackets yourself, and then of course you make your saddles that are accepted all over the world, and you export a lot of them to countries as well.
Yeah, correct. Thanks, Richie. The saddles I got into probably at least just over 20 years ago now, and mainly because there wasn't anything affordable for us in South Africa that fitted our horses well. A lot of the Australian saddles in those days were too wide for our thoroughbreds, so that's what got me sort of into that, and just something affordable at a decent quality. So I think I counted now for this World Cup, there's out of the 64 players, there's at least 30 that are on my saddle. So I'm very chuffed with that, and yeah, hoping to go from strength to strength with that. They're very light. That's the one thing. I mean, look at all any athletes. They want weight is a big issue. So hopefully a little bit save a bit of weight on the saddle, and it makes a difference.
Thanks, Gordon. As we can see, the horses, as you spoke, those magnificent horses. Just look at the horse flesh there coming onto the field. The Zambians walking on. You'll see their supporters in close to. I mean, these horses are just different class. Tony?
Oh, absolutely. You know, you get so proud when you look at these horses and you see the people riding them and enjoying them. And man, I just can't wait for the games to start and see what happens today. I'm pushing for South Africa. I'm sure you are too, Gordon. And you're going to hear us out there. The noisy one is me.
This game is the third and fourth playoff. It's for the bronze medal. It's Zambia against New Zealand. I must say, I mean, if Zambia win this game, they finish third. There's no shame in that. But we did expect a little bit more from them in the first couple of rounds anyway.
Yeah, I thought Zambia could have done a little bit more. They came in, they've got fantastic, Cranor, he's just unbelievable. I can't, every time I see that, I rated him best in the world, the last World Cup. That's just a personal opinion, but certainly I thought he would go in. But I think they had his number, yes, and the South Africans did anyway. And anyway, it's bad luck, but there's always next time. Let's keep it going, and to keep it in Africa. It's unbelievable. Zimbabwe, Zambia, South Africa, we're all for it.
Thanks, gentlemen. Thanks very much for joining me, and enjoy the rest of the Polocrosse as we're going to cut away now for the national anthems. Players are out there. The nerves are pumping. The adrenaline's going. Anthems are underway. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, can we please be upstanding and remove your headgear for the national anthems? Okay, Neil, wait.
And sing for Zambia, be proud, you are free. Stand and sing, oh Zambia, proud and free. Land of wake and joy in unity. Victors in the struggle for their rights. We've won freedom's fight. Oh, one, strong and free. Africa is our own motherland, fashioned with and blessed by God's good hand. Let us for our people join as one, brothers under the sun. Oh, one, strong and free. One land and one nation is our cry. Dignity and peace needs Zambia's sky. Like a noble eagle in its flight, Zambia, raise to thee. Oh, one, strong and free. Praise be to God. Zambia, free men we stand under the flag of our land. Zambia, praise to thee, all one, strong and free.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, a beautiful rendition of the two anthems there as we are about to get underway for our third verse fourth playoff here. New Zealand and Zambia. Joined in the box by Harry Kirk today. He's made it here without incident, Harry.
There's actually a lot of traffic coming in the ground, Matt. Yeah, and they're all coming in here, which is great to see. The stands are chockers. Absolutely full as we get ready for this playoff here.
Yes, couldn't ask for
just like the rest of the week's been.
a better day as we listen to umpire Chris Salado.
Twos. Don't crowd the ones either, though, otherwise we'll start penalising you guys, all right? Play our whistle, play the ball. Good luck to you, ain't that, Paddy?
Yeah, ones, please help control the lineouts. I've been umpiring most of you, we have, the whole weekend. Wait for us. When we call you in, then you're on your own, but manage it after that. And twos, please don't push. That's been the main problem. Twos pushing in. It's your final. Enjoy it. Have a nice time.
Good luck.
Left-handers. Any left-handers? One on that side, 55 on this side.
Oh, you heard it there from Paddy. Plenty of left-handers out here today. And the umpire's getting their message across there. Umpire Chris Salado from Australia and Paddy O'Sullivan from South Africa. Well, this will be a good game. Both these teams, they'll be very much looking to sew up third spot. The bronze medal game. Both teams have played exceptionally throughout the week. And just couldn't quite force their way into the gold medal game. But this will be a good game. Don't worry about that.
Paddy, come to the line.
He'll call you in.
Ball's in. We're ready to go. The bronze medal on the line as picks out straight out the middle there by Ty. Mirren Ty now through the middle she goes. She's going to be met there by Summers. Fires it down. She'll be looking to settle the nerves for the first goal here. Mirren Ty. Across the face she goes. Angle shot. Goal. They open the account through the racket there. And what a campaign she's had here at the World Cup, Matt. Mirren Ty.
Yeah, she's been doing it up the front. She's been very well mounted. Two brilliant ponies, Cupcake and French Kiss. She's done a great job, and those horses have very much supported her.
Stop next, sir. Stop. Walk in.
As they line up now, umpire O'Sullivan, it's out the back now for Summers if she's good enough. Lauren Summers, yeah, snaps down on it, flicks the early ball to Kelly Crynor running forward. Kelly Crynor, she bounces, she traps, and it's 1-1. One goal apiece. Well, I reckon it'll be like this all game.
Yeah, pretty well matched these sides.
Come in.
Ball goes in on the far side. It's going to be out the back. The three gets to it. Murray can't pick it up though, and it should be Mirren Ty to steal it now. Mirren Ty with the ball here, looking for goal number 2 for New Zealand. Here she is, Mirren Ty through the middle now. Goes away to the left, cops a bit of stick away from Summers. The bounce is not kind to her. Straight back overhead, and it's stolen, so it's turned over there. Summers going to bring it back out to Crynor. And Kelly Crynor gets it with plenty of pace on. Downfield she goes now. Crynor got to put the bounce in. Here's Murray waiting for her. Just checks up. Bounce sits up nicely. Over the top she goes. Goal.
Two-1 early in this one. And what a game. Coming our way.
Stay. Stop.
Umpire Paddy O'Sullivan calls him in. Righto, ball goes in now, out the back again. He's got the biceps working today, O'Sullivan. Out the back it goes for Murray. Lovely backhand pick up. Kayla Murray, downtown she travels. She's got Mirren Ty right out in front where she's been all game. And I tell you what, it just fell down a bit across the line. Well, I think she might have got snuck up on there.
Be a ball for me.
Kayla Murray. And
Away,
forced the error
away.
as she carried it over the 30.
Keep going. Right.
All right, Zambian ball. We are focused on Crynor here. She wants it, but at the moment it's Summers with the ball in the racket. Lauren Summers, the back rower for Zambia. Now it goes forward to Krynor. She leaves back in the saddle, drags it down nicely. Kelly Krynor travels downtown with a bit of pace. She goes to the line. She bounces. She traps. Circles up there, but Murray's there to block her at this time. But Kelly Krynor, no. She said, I've got this pretty little right-hand wheel here. I'm going to use it. And she'll throw the goal. No goal.
The wheel was nearly too good. She wasn't ready to be in front of the goal post. Kayla Murray to restart play, puts it out. Murray just works around in centre field now, looks for number one, offloads it. Well, everything pretty calm paced at the minute there, Matt, in the middle. Now we see a bit of pace open up through this racket here of Ty. Checks in behind, bit questionable that one, but through the middle she goes now. Mirren tight, waiting, fires it down, sits up for her. Oh, no time to waste. Oh, should have taken some more time there, Mirren. Waved away.
Well, missed goal at each end as we have a bit of time off.
Thank you.
Well, might be a bit of nerves here this morning. Plenty to play for here. Third ranking for the next World Cup, wherever it may be.
Here you go, yeah.
Okay, we'll be underway again very
Want your
shortly.
help, guys? Please.
Just
Pretty, please.
put a bell boot back on that pony.
Thank you.
Darcy O'Sullivan going to work down there. Wonder how he got that job. Birthday boy from yesterday, Darcy.
Does he only have one day?
I think he might have celebrated at the Durban Casino, I've heard. Not sure how they went.
Well, he can't have gone too good if he's having to goal wave this game to get a bit of beer money later.
Yeah, he might be on the money there, Harry. A couple of the Aussie supporters made a trip into Durban yesterday to the casino. I think they all came back in one piece, which is good. And it's going to be Summers to clear the area. Lauren Summers regathers now. She puts the pace down. Summers on the chestnut. Throws the dummy, copping plenty from Ty. But Summers now turns around. Oh, look at the beautiful work from the baldy chestnut. The pass across now to Krynor. Krynor's got it. Kelly Krynor. Now the line sneaks up onto her. And I tell you what, I was thinking about calling it from here, but I'll leave it up to the umpires. And we're going to have a bit of whistle.
Bit further away. Play.
Back underway now, and it's going to be in the racket of Murray. So two. It's in there, and it's going to be on the ground. Come on, Mirren. Come on. Must be nearly the end of the chucker.
You have to be getting close. The clock's at 0 on the screen, but of course that's not official. And Mirren Ty throws a nice goal.
Down the EPOL goal scoring area, make it 3 plays 2. New Zealand in front by 1.
As we go back to line up again.
Stay there once.
In front of
Red
the
one.
Ignition Group Tower. That's where we do our commentating from up there, and it's a great spot. You can see the man up there, Cody Campbell, calling this one from up there with Richie Chappell and Gwyn Wilhelm, doing the job up there this morning.
Audrey Logan picks it up in the middle now. Logan. She's looking for Kelly Krynor. I think we got 3 plays 2. The official score, is it? From Kelly.
3-2's the score. And yeah, I don't know if you heard me before that the live stream
Oh.
is early for anyone at home.
Thanks, mate. Keep that one. It's amazing the ones like.
So, official score at the end of chucker number 1 is 3 plays 2 as we get the men onto the field. Jared Richardson, Jack Kinder, Ty Murray, Mikey Krynor, Andrew Hall and Damien Harris. They're the 6 men to take to the field here. Nice angle shot goal there.
And yeah, I believe the might have had a little glitch with the live stream there a bit earlier, but apparently it's back up and running now. So welcome to everyone at home. If you missed us earlier, we had a bit of a scrappy first chucker there between the New Zealand and Zambian ladies. 3-2, I believe it ended up. The score is just wrong on the screen there. 3-2 to New Zealand. But yeah, welcome to everyone at home. And coming at you live from Shongweni. 2.
Okay, so straight back underway, and it's in the racket. Mikey Cranor, well, he's got a long reach on him. He gets one off Richards straight up now. Mikey Cranor checks in behind. Cranor, he likes to just let the pony lope up to the goalpost and make it 3 goals apiece. We've got a game unfolding here.
Yep, Mikey Cranor is definitely good for several snaps up the front of game. He's sharp and he's got about
Come
a
across,
2
Black.
foot longer arm than anyone else. But if any man can go with him, it's that man with the tattooed sleeve there, J.R. Richardson.
Well, he nearly had that one on him. He gets this one. Oh, unloaded though. The left-hander Mikey Cranor. The left-hander JR, sorry, gets a tap there. Oh, Murray regathers away. They go New Zealand 4 plays 3.
Yes, hello to Byron Davison, Ebony Sheriff, Shane Gerke, and Libby and Jason, all there watching this one at home. Enjoying a nice cold scotch, I would have thought, Byron. But anyway, here we go. Ty Murray with the ball, the back rower for New Zealand. Ty Murray takes a little check about the Red Fox, we nicknamed him the other day.
Murray through the middle now. He's got to get this pass across to J.R. Richardson. Here he comes now, the pass. Oh, nice take across there as Richardson up towards the goal post. Goal, goal, goal.
Back, guys, back.
Come back the near side of the field.
Here, very skew. Back a little bit too, stay there. Come in once.
Ball goes in now. It's going to be the three's batted forward, and it's worked out well for Richardson. Oh, you got to pick it up though. Leaves it behind. Mikey Cranor says, "I'll make amends to your mistake now." Cranor down the middle he goes now. Looks over his shoulder. Oh, the left-hander, great hit.
Shot down.
I think that was a pretty hard call there. The camera could see straight in. I might have got that one wrong there.
Well, Cranor, he took the little dummy right, went left with the free throw, and he'll waste no time at all, Mikey Cranor. And we're just getting an official score check here, but at the moment we'll have it at about 4 apiece.
Can you zoom in on the scoreboard?
Stay there, Toes.
Okay, so ball goes in. Where is it? It's plucked out the back by Harris, but it might be a whistle on.
You're facing backwards. When the ball came in, you were facing backwards. Black ball. Black ball from here.
Well, you heard it here. Couldn't have been more clear from Paddy O'Sullivan. He was facing backwards. Pulled a bit of the New South Wales trick, Harry.
Bit further, please.
That.
Bit further.
Yeah, well,
Further.
that's what winners do.
Further. Play. Come here.
Of course, Matt Johnson, our co-commentator, a sole Queenslander. So always looking for a reason to, always looking for an excuse when New South Wales are doing pretty well. The Queenslanders, hey Matt.
Yeah, well, I know I've got a winner's medal from the Nationals in my pocket, but it was only the mix. But anyway, we had a great time, great fun there, and come away with a win. But yep, New South were too good in the men's and women's.
And we had that big game of football on at the same time there a few weeks ago as well. But at the moment, it's Jared Richardson searching for goal number 5. High overhander. Nice goal. Come on, JR, he says. 5 plays 4. New Zealand in front.
Come here. You're facing backwards.
5-4.
5 plays 4 the score. Oh, ball goes in. It's going to be on the back. Picked up out the middle there by Kinder. Kinder, surprised he is out here. Downfield now, Kinder. He's got to put the pass across there. They head to the corner. Ah, it's hooked in the racket. Does JR know where it's going though? Oh, he did get to it. He's got to pick it up. He's missed too many balls, Jared. Get it in the racket. A bit settling the nerves maybe as he gets number 6. Just a bit shaky maybe, Matt.
Yeah, I saw him this morning, JR, and yeah, no, he did look a bit nervous. He had surprisingly little to say this morning. He was looked like he was up and about for this game.
Hold time there on your clock.
Are you alright? Do you want to get off or not? Yeah, we're off. We're off. Are you sore?
Well, a good close start to begin this one. We're in chucker number 2, of course, 8 chuckers for these finals and semi-finals also,
Right,
8
Jack.
chuckers. And it's 6-4 at the moment, New Zealand over Zambia. We have a little bit of time off while we...
Hey?
Kinder might have
Okay, do you want to
copped
swap?
a bump to the unmentionables, Harry.
Yeah.
Change drivers? I think so. Yeah.
You have to go swap your player, yeah.
Ball cracking chucker, he's been
I'll
playing
just tell
too.
him I'll tell him
What do you do,
player.
your groin? Sorry.
It's never funny. Just a little bit.
Rather make sure. And we need another player. I'll go and organise Salon.
Jack's just, I don't know what, he's hurt himself. He said to Paddy, he's just going to sit there, send another player
He's
out.
done his groin.
He's too
We
hurt to
need
play, he
another
reckons.
impact player.
See how he goes later in the game, obviously, but yeah.
He's done his groin.
What
Got
do we
hooked
call
up on a
this,
spur. He'll have to come in.
Spurred
do
of the
what you
groin,
like.
Harry.
But he'll
Charlie,
come in,
Charlie,
Sounds painful.
Charlie.
Who-
what's
Who are we
going
going to see? Yeah, absolutely. I'd hate to have that. Who are we going to see come out here?
Warm up
Well, we'll
now,
see
please.
Josh Sims Fowler, I'd imagine. He'll come out in the middle in a 2-shirt. A young
Josh,
man.
Hot Josh, he's been introducing himself as at the Ignition Group World Cup, I've been told.
Is he? He's another
What do
very
you do,
well put
JR?
together young man, Josh
What do
Sims
you do?
Fowler.
'Cause I think there was a bit of banter, and
Oh,
he's
right.
given up and
He can
embraced
come
the
back later on
banter.
if he feels.
Tell you what, if you happen to spot the
He's
cool
okay to come back
man with
later
the
on.
long curly blonde
He's
hair,
okay, yeah.
that's,
Just
actually
see how
Andrew
he's
Fowler,
going.
Josh's
Yeah,
father.
see how he's
See where he
going,
gets his
isn't
looks
it?
from.
All good.
We'll
He feels
pick
better.
Andrew up at some stage.
No worries.
Yeah, you can't miss him.
Just make sure the
Enough to
horses
be
warm.
hosted by the Fowlers a couple of years ago when we went to New Zealand, and great family and hosted us very well. Certainly not for nothing when we were there.
So we'll just have a break as we
He's
probably
just tweaked his groin a bit.
warm this pony up and this player, Jack Sims Fowler.
You see
Get
how
up
the
to
going to
the
be
end
on?
and back and you should be alright.
Well, if you put Jack Kinder and Josh Sims Fowler together, you'd have a pretty good player in Jack Sims Fowler. But at the moment, it's Josh. He'll come
Just
onto
going
the
back to
middle.
this is the right horse. Josh, come here. What horse are you on? Is that 169? Is that 169? Show us your number. They just double check. I can't, yeah, must be. I can't see anything.
Chris
I can't see a
Stiletto
number on it.
doing a job well out there. Very thorough. Good to see.
Yeah, he should be pretty sharp this morning. He snuck off before the sun went down last night, silly.
Where'd that one end up?
All six.
Yep, all 6. You hear it here first, so it's going to be a lineup again from the
there.
sideline. All 6 of the sideline in front of the one of the VIP tents there. As the ball goes in, Fowler nearly got a touch on it first up. Has he got it? No, he slapped it forward. It's going to be Krynor. Mikey Krynor swoops onto it off the ground. Krynor now takes a little right-hand turn. His 2 back men in Hall and Harris come in and take a player for him and give him a nice easy passage downtown, Krynor. Oh, he goes to the corner, the Devil's corner, but it bounced up pretty nice for him. Krynor shows us a little wheel of that pony. Krynor now pushes the button round the front. Goal number 5, Zambia, 6-5.
And something you can't hear at home is the Zambian cheer squad, Matt. They are fantastic, aren't they? The Zami Army. They're strong and loud.
Yeah, they sure are, and I believe the man in the eagle suit, Adrian
minute.
Friend, I
Yeah,
believe
that's
it's
up,
his birthday today, and as well as his wife's, so that makes it easier for him to remember.
Stay one, stay there.
You'd
stay.
hope so, wouldn't you?
He's locked out
Straight
there.
please.
That'll be Chaka. Time at the end of 2. 6-5 it is. Zimbabwe over New Zealand over Zambia.
So, yeah, the Zami Army, we might even be able to get a shot of them in our break here, but we see a few highlights from chucker number 2. Bit of a stop-starty game so far. We hope Jack Kinder's all right down there.
Yes, Jackie Kinder just coping a little bit of a bump there, but I'm sure he'll be fine. We often just need a couple of minutes to regather yourselves after that sort of bump. As Mikey Krynor just ducks around in behind Ty Murray there. You saw Jared Richardson go to work. He's been swapped around a bit from the 1 to the 2 shirt for this tournament, and every time he's gone up to the front, he's certainly done a job. He got himself a bit of a reputation earlier as being the clutch player of the New Zealand team. Scoring about 6 goals to get him back to even there the other day.
just about to get back underway here, folks.
As we see the girls come back out, and we'll see how they line up. Mirantai, you won't be shifting her from the front, I wouldn't have thought. And in the middle, May Watson comes on, and Kayla Murray at the back. And for Zambia, Kelly Krynor, Audrey Logan.
Walk in, ladies, walk in.
Celicia
Walk.
Jakob. Swap it about a little bit, the Zambian ladies. All right, ball in. It's there for May Watson if she's good enough. Yeah, of course she is. May Watson, nice pickup. Flicks the pass straight forward, looking for Ty. It's going to go to ground, though. It's been kicked along a bit. Where is it? Oh, they're just not wanting it just yet. Yeah, that lady, May Watson, got it back. She fixed the error up. She give it back to Ty now. This time they get it together a bit better. And Mira and Ty, she'll look to travel down forward for Ty. Now she floats a bit with the sideline. Now she looks to change lanes and go back into centre field. Oh, she's just going to hack along behind the pack at the moment and explode out of it on this pony French kiss. Here she goes to the line, Ty. She wastes no time and she'll throw goal number 7. 7-5.
7-5. Kiwis in front. Pretty inexperienced team compared to that of the Zambians, so great to see them doing well, the Kiwis.
Yeah, they were very keen to
Stand where
keep
you
their
are,
third
Watts.
ranking here.
Come in twos.
With such a young side, they're playing above their age at the moment. It's out the back.
Oh, nice pick up, Celicia Jacobs down the far side of the field. She goes, a pass across to Krynor. Kelly Krynor puts it between. Nice one, Celicia.
Yeah, one of the pickups of the tournament, that one. She was under plenty of pressure. Kayla Murray was right there on her shoulder, putting plenty of pressure on, but Jacobs went down and come up with a great ball. Kelly Krynor, she backed her in all the way. She was right there beside her when the ball was picked up. She had all sorts of faith in her number 3, but now it's Ty with one from the front. Miran Ty, downtown, she travels. Kiss opens the gears up for her, and Miran Ty will keep him out. No, she won't. It's that end again. Oh, the Pierre Cardin end. They just keep hitting the post down there. Hit the post and missed. No goal.
Now, we see Celicia Jacobs and Lauren Summers swapping between the threes out here. They're both fancy having 2 threes like that in your team, Matt.
Yeah, they're very strong, both of them.
I wouldn't have minded it. We might still see it. I wouldn't mind just seeing them swap the horses as well and see how Celicia went on the chestnut horse. But at the moment now, where is it? It's in the rack of a Miran Ty. Oh, big left-hand wheel there. Yeah, she's got away with a couple she probably shouldn't have. So see what the umpires say here.
A penalty for Zambia for crossing the back of the horse. You can't touch him, man. You've got to have a grab.
She's probably had a couple there with too close, Matt. What do you reckon?
Yeah, she's been treading a fine line a couple of times, Mirren. I
sorry.
think some of these other teams might have worked that out, and they're trying to force her into that little check back behind. And yeah, they got the penalty on that occasion, the Zambians.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Play to whatever's going to get you the win. If that happened to be the umpire for that little move, then that's what you do.
So it'll be Krynor to take the free. Kelly Krynor regathers now, turns right, heads forward. Kelly Krynor. Downtown she travels. She'll have Kayla Murray there to put a bit of work on her, but Krynor will go into the line nice and easy. A lovely turn. Oh, but Murray, she cut him beside her, lost the racket. So Kelly Krynor, she'll go on and throw goal number 7. We'll lock it up again. 7 apiece.
And you obviously didn't get the golden lesson at school, Matt, not to swing on your chair. You're a backseat bandit, I'm sure.
Yes, I was always in trouble for swinging on my chair, Harry, and I managed to make it this far, so I don't think it did me any damage.
Good.
Just mixing a bit of tackle out here.
So is Jack Kinder down the other end, I think, too. Fixing a bit of his own tackle.
Yeah, okay, mate.
Good, girl.
He's had a good World Cup, actually, Jack. He's come out and played a bit of one.
Yeah, the Kiwi skipper, Jack, he's probably the most, he'd have to be nearly the most experienced in the team, I think.
Come on,
Yeah.
The oldest, at least, Jack.
Between him and JR, yeah, definitely. I think Jared's the oldest. He's the silver fox.
That's correct, yeah. No, you're right there. Jack, he's doing a great job here leading this Kiwi side.
Come forward.
Ball goes in now, and it's going to be out the back. Who's going to be first to see it now? Ah, she got to it, Celicia. You got to pick it up, and Miran Ty, she's just in the right place at the right time. No, she leaves it behind as well.
And it's Krynor. She doesn't leave anything behind. She said, if you're going to leave it there, I'll swoop onto it. And Krynor now. Oh, I tell you what, she tried to pull the Mirantai trick, but Krynor now goes to the bounce, regathers a nice left-hand turn out there in the corner, but so is Kayla Murray. She's got it too. She shuts the gate on her, and look at the right turn. She's got all the buttons here, Kelly Krynor. She pops it up over the top and puts them in front now. I reckon that might be the first time they've hit the lead in this game.
Yeah, they edge out in front for the first time as the pony comes back to the lineup on the loose rein. 7 plays 8. Chucker number 3 it is.
Hold time, please.
Of course, Kelly Krynor out here riding Essence has been one of the standout ponies for the ladies this tournament.
Please ask them to acknowledge us. When we ask for time, they must put their hand up, please.
Charlie, can you fix this bell bit?
No, but it took too long.
What's wrong?
They're taking too long when we're asking for time.
Oh, yeah. Back one. Oh, front one in there.
Please wave at us. Okay. We don't know if you've heard.
No. No, the table.
Just bit of deliberation here by the umpires, and we fix a couple of bell boots. 8 plays 7 Zambia in front. And I can hear the Zami Army from the soundproof booth, Matt, so they are doing some cheering.
Yeah, they certainly don't lack for voice, and they will cheer for their team all the way through.
And doubtful there's any people left in Zambia. They're all here on the sidelines. There's Kelly Krynor plucks one up the front, looking now for goal number 9. Krynor fires a bounce down, regathers, goal. Beautiful goal, Kel.
Well, they might be starting to get into their work now, the Zambian ladies. They are a bit of a slower start, but they've hit the front now and they're starting to extend it a little bit. Kelly Krynor, she hasn't shifted from the one spot all tournament. She's been very, very good up there.
Get in, Black. Stay there once, stay there.
Ball in. Kayla Murray said that'll be enough. Oh, the back door. Is it good? It just sits there nicely for Mirantai. Mirantai now, she's off and gone. The bounce, the trap, the goal. 9-8.
Well, it was a no-look Panther.
Yeah, I think she just knew that Mirantai would be up there somewhere. She said, if I can get it forward to you, you can do the rest.
So, 8-9. We might come off even in this chucker. You watch. Oh, Mirantai out in front. The pony gets, the bounce come back real quick, but she's good enough to regather now. Mirantai left-hand wheel away from Yakovs. Across the 30-yard line. A high angle shot over the top. It's 9 goals apiece. It's all tied up. So no joy on the phone hunt yesterday, Matt.
No, so if you're going to send your shout-out through, send them through to me. And don't be afraid. Send them through. And where you're watching and who you're watching with.
I'm going to be without phone for the remainder of the year, Matt. Can't wait.
It's best to be uncontactable sometimes, I think, Harry. You can't get in trouble that way.
Who had it?
So, 9-all the score.
Black ball. I think it got robbed out of his stick. Thank you.
Well, then I just said we could come off even, and we have. 9 goals apiece, the end of chucker number 3. What an atmosphere it would be out there, Matt.
Yeah, well, you're a genius, Harry. It was a big call from you. 9 each. 3 down, 5 to come. And yeah, the atmosphere, it's certainly looking to be building very, very nicely outside. There's a little bit of a blustery breeze blowing now.
I'd like it if we were a bit higher. We're in a sort of a demountable glass box. We get a high up or something and get it up in the air, we could certainly take in a bit more of the atmosphere.
Yeah, skybox. We'll get a crane in here and put us up in that.
Yeah, it'd be all right, as long as you don't, the flatulence doesn't get to you.
Another shout out here coming through to Emily McCarthy and Isabella. Isabella Franklin and Emily and Johnny sending that shout out. And he wants me to ask you a bit about the Viper Pit, Harry.
Can't discuss too much about that, just to give them a shout out there watching from home all over. Most of them southeast Queensland blokes, you know. Got another mate in New Zealand, but yeah, shout out to those fellas. And actually got a mate in the Viper Pit who plays NRL for Auckland, the New Zealand Warriors.
Right, from there, play!
So I wonder if he's tuning in watching his New Zealand team, his new home side, as he moved over there, Kurt. But at the moment, it's an attack in the black and white shirts out here, and I'm not talking about the umpires. Where is it? There it is. It's oh, his groin's all right anyway. He's back out here and he's up the front with the ball in his racket. That's Jack Kinder. Checks up. Oh, he lets a quick one go. Nice work, Kinder. Make it goal number 10. 10-9, they hit back to the front, New Zealand.
Well, yeah, Kurt, they got the win, the Warriors, there this weekend.
Yeah.
Haven't been keeping up with the NRL as much over here, but it's Damien Harris, pardon me, the back rower for Zambia. He's had a little bit of a quieter tournament, Damien. He's one of the best players around, Harris, but he just hasn't quite seen as much ball this tournament. It just hasn't quite come out the back for him, but he's showing what he can do with it, and he gives it across to Krynor now. Mikey Krynor, he'll travel forward, goes to the bounce, regathers Murray. He looks to throw with the timber if he gets a chance. Krynor, he knows that, and he just wheels away from him. He brings the racket through, and he throws goal number 10. We'll lock it up again.
10 all the score. Fantastic Polocrosse. Tit for tat out here. End-to-end Polocrosse. Oh, yeah.
Stay there once, twos, sort yourselves out. Stay there once.
Ball goes in. It's going to be out the back there. It should be Murray, the Red Fox. Picks it up. It's 10 goals apiece here. The playoff for third and fourth. This is whether you get on the podium or not. As a pass goes across now to Kinder. He regathers down there. He'll be searching for goal number 11. Top of the D looks this way then the other. Jack Kinder. Overhander from a long way out. Sharpshooter.
Yeah, he smashes it right through the middle there. Jack Kinder, 11-10, make it. Another shout out coming through from Chloe Dean, Alyssa Kosh, watching from New South Wales. Hello to the Koshes.
Ball goes out the back there. It's going to be offside. Pick up there. Nearly dismounts. That's commitment now. Murray, where's his number one though? He's out in front. He must be getting harassed by Mikey Krynor, I'd say, considering that's Damien Harris right there alongside the ball carrier.
Well, a nice bit of work from the two-man there from New Zealand. He saw Damien Harris mucking around in back play, said, I'll come across and pick you up and give my one a nice, easy path down to the post. And they get back out by 2 now, 12-10.
Wait, no threes. Stay there once. Twos get in. Wait. Threes in now.
Ball goes in now. Out the back, though. They spoil each other, but Damien Harris good enough to get it now, and he's got his one out in front there. Across it goes.
Well, Harris, he's starting to find his form now. Come up with a couple of good balls.
So we see Andrew Hall come out and play one for this chucker. So the coach making a move there. Mikey's played every chucker, I think, so far. But Jack Kinder, he's back. He's not worried about his groin anymore. He seems to be all right. He's past the vet, Bill.
Well, they're keeping us on our toes here, the coaches. We just thought it was a done thing that Mikey was going to play the one all the way through.
Stay there, guys. Stay there. Stay.
Another shout-out coming in from the crew there in Narrabri. Caitlin Greenwood, Michaela Elford and Jesse Ross all joining us here. A bit of fashions on the field happening too, by the look of it.
And here it is, Jack Kinder. He picks it out the middle, puts the hammer down, away he goes, Kinder, up to the goal post. Goal. It looks like Brandy Davison doing a bit of goal waving out there as well, so maybe they did very poorly at the casino.
Yeah, they might have had to found the guys who were meant to do it and said, yeah, you buy us a couple of drinks tonight, we'll look after your job.
Yeah. And we see the ball goes in. Hall picks it up. He's in a bit of strife, though. Now he gets a pass across to Damien Harris. Back to Hall. Back to goalpost. Now they get a bit of a run, the Zambian men. Make it goal number 12. 12 plays 14.
Well, Andrew Hall, he's showing us that he can certainly throw goals too. And with Mikey off the field, I think Damien Harris has realised he's going to have to step right up. And he certainly is. He's coming up with a couple of good possessions here in this chucker.
Yeah, going to have to take the lead here.
Together. Stay there once. Stay there. We've got no three.
Both threes.
I'm waiting for you.
Both these just coming together, threes. Coming together.
Get
There
in
you go.
three. No, guys, no, you messed it up. Go back. I was trying to get it right.
Oh, you're getting it right, Paddy. You're doing a great job out here.
Red ball.
Paddy O'Sullivan and Chris Salado. And
Red
this
ball.
time it goes Zambia way. Andrew Hall, well,
Move.
he's made a difference. He's
Wait.
forcing penalties. He's throwing
10.
goals. He's doing the lot.
10, but further.
Yeah.
From there,
Can't say I
straight.
agree with what I've seen there, Matt.
I'll leave that to you, Harry. Yeah, I do see where you're coming from. It's a bit tough there on Andrew Hall. He was making the first line up a bit messy, but oh well, he knew what he was doing, and now he's doing the ball carrying.
Whoa.
There you go.
Big timber work coming from Sims Fowler.
Hot Josh.
And we finally got a bit of a Kiwi shout out coming through from Danny Kenny.
Free goal to Zambia, hit the
Nate
head.
and Pums are watching from Rahiti
Right.
in
Right.
New Zealand.
Stay back.
So 13-14, ball's in now, it's in the racket, no, still on the ground, the twos are going to play for it though, and it's going to be picked up this time. Sims Fowler, finds a man out and opening Kinder, away he goes to the goal post, Jack Kinder, goal.
Well, Sims Fowler, he's made up for that free goal, now he needs to get another one to put himself back in front. As we get a quick shout out from the Sturgises in Chinchilla, and just a couple of stats coming from the Nationals. So 406 bottles of Bundy rum went through at Nationals, Harry.
Yeah.
How many did you drink?
4.
Josh.
No, the great Nationals they had there, as we see the end of Chucker number 4, 15 plays 13.
Also 1,650 toilet paper rolls used at the Nationals there, Harry. And 600 kilos of hot chips. So it was a big Nationals at Chinchilla, and there's just a few of the important stats.
Yeah.
What's going in and what's coming out there from the Nationals.
And we see Kinder down here. 1 point in it. Well, this is going to be a cracker. This is going to come right down the wire. We're halfway through. And there's only 1 goal in it. So 4 chuckers only just separates them.
Well, the Zambians, they've pulled a Swifty on us a couple of times here. Now the girls' chucker comes out and we see a swap with the ones again. So Audrey Logan's going to come up the front. Celicia Jacobs in the middle and Lauren Summers back out the back. But the Kiwis, they keep their ends solid. So Mirren Tai up the front, Carla Murray at the back, and Melissa Marlowe will join them in the 2-shirt.
Well, it does give it 1 player and 1 horse a spell, which we might see. You might see the dividend paid in the 8th chucker if it's really close.
I believe there's a fair bit of sickness about the Zambian camp. Perhaps Kelly and Mikey have just got a bit of the lurgy and they just need to chucker off to get their breaths back.
Yeah, I was unfortunate enough to get a bit of a bug this week too, Matt, and loads of people getting around. That's the international travel bug.
Another shout out coming through, Joanne McFadden and Corindai. So Joe, Ava and Jade are watching tonight in Australia.
And we're straight back underway, Mirror and Ty. Well, I don't think she's going to get a rest. As she ducks in behind there. The message received. She just leaves a bit more clearance this time with the left-hand wheel now. Mirror and Ty. Through the middle now. Fires it down. Oh, the bounce gets away from her. Oh, big offside pick up though. The goalpost left wide open by Summers. 16 plays 13 now.
How often do you see that happen, Harry? The 1 makes a little error over the line and the 3, their eyes light up at the ball. But the 1 quite often gets it back and that leaves the post wide open for them.
Yep. It's often the way the 3 gets themselves out of position to pursue the ball, and then it comes down to the bounce of the ball sometimes, this great sport. Polocrosse.
Thank you.
Toughest spot on the field.
on the tee.
At the back, I like to think, Harry.
Yeah. We'll leave all the glory chasers at the front, eh?
Well, ball's on the ground. A big ruck forms over it. And that lady, Melissa Marlowe, from the middle. She's got a good possession here for New Zealand. She's copping plenty from the Zambian ladies. And it was Audrey Logan, no stick though. So she couldn't do any swinging. And she gives it back now. That's the number 3, I think, Murray. Yeah, the pass across to Ty. Well, the rackets go up, so how about the line, sir? But it looked all right from here as Mirror and Ty, she leaves herself just enough room again, and up over the top she goes for goal number 17, and we have a goal waiver down. That wasn't Darcy, was it?
Nah, was it? I wasn't looking.
He's too nimble on his feet, Darcy, to be knocked over by a horse.
Yeah.
Stick. Go, carry on. There you go. Come on.
Ball goes in. It's going to be a whistle on, though. This is a nice horse,
Red
this one,
ball
Lawrence
from here.
Rodden.
You turned out too quickly. Red ball from
You
here.
turned out too quickly. You heard that one before, Matt.
10.
No, I'm usually left in the lineup while everyone else is racing out to get it.
Play.
Interesting.
Diva, that pony of Lauren Summers. Nice pony.
Now it's in the racket here. Audrey Logan, I think it is. Downfield she goes and she fires, gets a big horse going. Once he gets going, he's got a bit of pace under him as she fires it down. There's the goal. Let it go. Go! Well, they took a while, but that's Audrey's first one for the game. And that'll be number 15 or 14, Matt.
15, I believe we're at. We'll just get an official score coming through. And we're back to the lineup. Audrey Logan up the front now. She's been sitting in the 2 and 3.
That score right, Bells?
As we another scrum forms over it now, and it's going to be Logan, is it? Yeah, the one of the left-handers, she's got it. Audrey Logan now. Has she got time for another one? Yeah, go and buy our clock on screen. She certainly does. Audrey Logan down to the line. Oh, the whistles blow again, and I reckon there might be a bit to do with that second red and black shirt in the area there.
Yeah, come here.
No, I didn't see that.
She actually hit the goal post, and it wouldn't have been a goal anyway, Matt. So Murray to restart play, puts it out, sits up for a nicely. Murray drags it in on the offside. Just a little bit of a pirouette on the pony there, and another one. She's only got 2 more chuckers. Got to get all the turns out of these horses they can. Don't want to take any home. Lauren's got a broken rein there. Time off there, Bells.
Oh, well, she's pretty good, Lauren, but I don't know if she's good enough to steer that pony around with one rein. But it is a nice pony.
Black one. Either stay there or put the ball on the ground.
That's not ideal.
Either stay there or put the ball on the ground.
That's a bit scary. You want to get some tape around it?
Just to mark a spot.
Yeah. He didn't worry about it. All good.
So, because we changed the rules, we have to wait. I'll come back to you now.
So you see our referee there, Charlie Grills from Australia. He's filling in as a referee over here this weekend. They needed the main man for it.
Right.
And, they don't get much better than Charlie Grills. And
If they're at the pole,
South
it's better.
African coach, I believe, there, Henry Harris. Is it? I can't
Well,
see.
they won for the back.
Tell those guys.
Yeah, Andrew Haynes there. Plenty of chat going on between the refs and the
They must stay
umpires.
near the poles. Okay, I'll tell you that short.
Too much micromanaging going on here, I think. Matt?
Yeah, they're fixing.
Yes, it wouldn't
they're
suit my
fixing that a bit
style. I
of
like to
kitty.
be left alone and
It's all right.
do my own thing.
I'll sort
But that's why I'm in here in the box with you, Harry.
Okay,
Not out there
guys.
umpiring, I reckon.
Going
We don't
forward,
overcomplicate.
you guys are going to have to,
We don't
one of you here and one of
overcomplicate
you there.
things in here,
And
Matt.
just talk to each other.
Simple
But don't run
sport.
the
They're just
rooster
asses at your base.
Someone's just got
Simple
to
game
know
for
they're
simple
in.
men, Harry.
They
And
don't want
we're
another injury after
Yeah.
Australia, that's all.
from here.
lucky we got them good horses
Look
underneath us
hard.
to do all the work.
Yeah, and these horses have been
Hey.
fantastic here at the World Cup.
Or it's going to be a bloodhead early.
Yeah, they certainly have. I wasn't
blood race, is
lucky
it?
enough to be here in 2015, and
what
but I
actually
believe
happened there?
the consensus is
It
that
is
the
a
horse pools here are a lot stronger, and big credit to all the donors and players and everyone who grooms, strappers, all the kit and caboodle, and the horse coordinators, of course. They're doing a big job here.
Yeah, that's right, Matt.
Okay, be a black
There's a
ball
few
penalty
families
one, eh?
that own a few horses that aren't in these pools, but as a whole, the quality of the horse here, I think, is improving for sure. A lot of work and money goes into this sport, so improvement's what we want. So we're achieving the goal across the board.
Yeah, well, I think every big tournament, every high goal, every World Cup, every national,
Who's
everything
taking
I've
it?
gone to is just getting bigger and better each time. I don't know where it's going to stop.
Right.
Hopefully,
Wait for
it
me,
doesn't.
wait for
Hopefully
me.
we just keep getting
Bit
bigger and
further.
better.
Yeah, well,
Further.
we might get to start the
From
Olympics,
here.
Matt.
Play.
It'd be good. I was watching a bit of the Olympics there last night. The South Africans just sneaking up for the bronze medal over the Aussies in the rugby sevens, which was disappointing.
Oh, I didn't know that. I saw it on the TV, but it was just too far away. Mirren tie. Through the middle she goes, Mirren. Playing pretty well, this young lady. She fires it down, goes for the angle shot. I've not seen this many posts hit at a big event, let alone a World Cup.
Can we get a measurement on those posts? Are they too wide, Harry, you think?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe they're just a bit more thick. But it's turned over, so they've got to make amends on it now, as this is Murray. Here comes Lauren Summers. She's going to get a running all the way. Come around here. Summers is going to be caught out of position, though, so she says, what are we going to do here? Waits for Ty to come, and they says, we'll put the specky on. Who's going to have the fastest horse? And look at it go now. Mirror and Ty out in front. Couldn't handle it, though. It's going to be rolling forward now. Bit scrappy towards the end of this, Chucker.
Yeah, well, maybe that tummy bug's been affecting a few more of them. They're just starting to wear out a bit, the girls. But now we see Audrey Logan, the Zambia #1, trying to find another goal here for Zambia. She takes the bounce, she regathers, it opens up big time. Oh, no. Kayla Murray shuts the gate on her.
Maybe she's a bit nervy about these goalposts.
I think so. This time she gets it from right in front. She'll make no mistake from there, Audrey Logan. Throws goal number 15, 17-15. Another shout out coming in from Tommy Coburn in Clifton, Queensland, Australia. Hello to Tommy.
Far side, umpire Soletto. Ball goes in. Where is it? Plucked up the front. No, it's in the air. It's Logan. Audrey Logan now. 17 plays 15. Looking to bring it back within 2. This is Audrey Logan now up towards the quarterway. Fires a bounce down. Will she have time to get it in? Logan. Going to be marked up by Murray, the overhander. This is all clear. Just in the nick of time to make it 16 plays 17. Have to be pretty close to the end of the chucker. We're pretty close with our timekeeping skills, Matt.
Yeah, we're multi-talented here in the commentary box, Harry. We can talk rubbish, time keep.
Solve the problems,
Yeah.
solve the world's problems.
Stay behind, stay next to
Yeah,
it.
Paddy O'Sullivan, he's very savage in the front of the line, and not a bad thing to see. Keeps those ones back. And there's the time, Harry. We're only off by a few seconds. 17-16 it is, after 5 chuckers. New Zealand over Zambia.
A lot of green and gold shirts over there on the far sidelines. We see a few highlights. The Australia team are probably just watching a bit of this game, and then they'll sneak away, I assume, and get ready for the big final.
Yeah, 1 p.m. local time will be that final, I believe. And Harry and I will be up in the commentary tower there with Cody Campbell, and we'll be bringing that game for you from the best seat in the house up there. And I believe in here in the live stream we'll have Richie Chappell and Gwen Vilhelm. They'll bring us home for the World Cup final.
And the weather a bit turbulent. The weather out here today. We get some really big gusts of wind coming through, Matt. But clear skies, about 20-25 degrees. Just the odd big gust of wind, which isn't ideal, but it's not upsetting too many.
Yeah, it was a beautiful morning when I first arrived on the grounds. There was a breath of wind and not a cloud in the sky, and we just got a few little wispy cumulostratus rolling in, Harry, I think.
Yeah, cumulostratus clouds. They might build in the west and in the east this afternoon for a shower, which mightn't hurt because there's going to be a few players letting off a bit of steam, I reckon.
Yes, and I believe there was a bit of steam flying around last night from a few of the players that are already finished.
Yep, we saw definitely the Zimbabweans and the Irish. As JR gets us underway in chucker number 6. Well, you're in front, but not by that many, Jared. Jared Richardson, 17 plays 16, a 1-point ball game here. It is in chucker number 6, the battle for the bronze. Downs it now, and he's got to get away from this defence now. Damien Harris, who just sits off him there.
Well, J.R. Richardson now, he drives for the post, and he throws goal number 18, put him back out by 2. Well, a couple of messages coming through from home. Elliot Avis sitting there watching with Kelly Allen. Of course, Kelly's the twin of Sam Allen, who'll be out here later this afternoon. So they'll be watching from Miraduck in Victoria.
Come in.
Elliot been a bit quiet on the Polocrosse front this year, Elliot. We haven't seen him about too much. He was here last year for the high goal, but it's Ty Murray at the moment. Murray across to Richardson, and the Kiwis, well, they get out by 3, 19-16.
Yeah, so what did Zambia finish in the last World Cup, Matt? Second.
Not the last one, Harry. No. Zambia might have been 4th, I think.
Oh.
Were they? Is this a rematch of the 3rd versus 4th from last time?
Well, I wouldn't have asked you if I knew the answer to that one, mate.
Australia, South Africa were the final.
Well, then it was then. It would have to be. So we might see a bit of change here then. And who won that? New Zealand coming 3rd, so they must have
ranked 3rd.
Yeah.
So they must be.
So Zambia looking to improve it by 1 then.
Yeah, they certainly are. Zambia, of course, made the final in 2015. They came from the clouds. No one, probably the Africans knew how good they were. But none of us at home were really aware of the Zambians. I remember in I think it was the 03 World Cup, the first one, the Zambian side came over to the club comp. They were certainly a building team there.
Wait, Charlie said wait.
Hold time. Bells? I don't think mine worked.
Hey? The vet wants to look at it, righto. Yep.
I don't think mine works for him.
The Zambian number 1 horse.
Okay, we heard it here first.
They've
We're
got it
just going to
down
check
there,
a horse out, and we're in Chaka 6
Sorry,
here.
boys, the vet made a
It's
request.
flown by this game. We only got 2 and a bit to come.
Yeah, and we just
Going like this, Bruce.
Can you hear me, Bells?
Yeah.
Have you got... Okay.
I was just going to.
Yeah, let's make sure.
See.
Yeah.
Have you got another backup? To the trot? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
And here's a massive team of grooms that have helped us through the World Cup, Matt. They've a huge job they've taken on, and Pierre Cardin helping deck out our grooms, and Pierre Cardin also decking us out, Matt. So thank you to the grooms. Thank you for your hard work, and of course thank you to Pierre Cardin for helping supply all the clothes, and there were some big hampers put together for the grooms. So loads of work to be done, and it's been done well.
That horse is not good. The other fellow's going to come on.
So they're seated at the moment, but when they stand up, that's the Zami army right there, the Zambian, and there's a fella there with a megaphone.
Yep, perfect. Thank you.
Friend, Adrian Friend, it's his birthday. And it's a wonder we can't see him there with the megaphone blasting it through, but I wouldn't want to be sat next to him in a game, Matt.
No, we had a bit of a mic off with him the other day, and Harry said, well, mine is bigger and louder, so I've got you covered.
Yeah, we cancelled him out. We see Graham McClarty there. He's been here and done it all before. He's probably snuck away. There he is. Adrian Friend, happy birthday. He can't hear us, of course, but everyone in the grandstand within 100 metres can hear him.
Looking very dapper this morning, Adrian Friend. He's sharpened himself up for his birthday. Looks like he's ready for a bit here. It's a shame we can't get him mic a bit closer to him, but here on field, I can tell you what, it's great entertainment.
I don't think we need to get a microphone anywhere near that, man. Or not another one anyway. But I tell you what, I might have to borrow his megaphone to put between me and the microphone this afternoon. The voice is starting to get a bit of a drag to it, I must say. It's been a long but very, very privileged event to be part of, Matt.
Line up. Do you want to put it back on? I'd like the free goal first. No, I didn't see that.
J.O. Richardson, he said, Tony O'Sullivan said, you can't pull the wolves over my eyes that easy. You just put your peak back on and you worry about that, my friend.
I didn't hear anything. Nancy.
Well, I did see Bomber and Bammett working on a new little device that you put under your peak, and you flick a little button on your saddle and it lets a spring go and it flicks your peak off.
Well, there's an idea, Harry. I don't mind that one.
Yeah, it's got a patent on it already.
Yeah,
I'm just writing it out.
So look at the silver fox there.
Yeah.
Experienced campaigner now for New Zealand. He's played a lot of World Cups, Jared Richardson. He had a couple of years off while he finished his degree, I think, and started his career as an accountant.
Yeah, drinking degree to start off with, I think. And isn't that a fantastic shot? As we see a replay from above. Looks like there's not enough players in that line out. JR's back aboard, and They probably need this one, Zambia. They need to stay with it, and it's Damien Harris gets a big one out of the middle. And has he got Cranor out there? I think he does. Yes, to pass across now to Mikey Cranor. No, it's not. Hall.
Down hit.
So, Mikey taking another sit. Hope everything's all right with Mikey.
Down hit. Down hit. Move.
And he's a man.
10, please.
Mikey hates.
From there, play.
Oh, he is out there. He looks different. That's not him. That's one man you can't mistake, Mikey Cranor. Isn't it, Matt?
Yes, a very impressively sized human being, Mikey Cranor. So we're going to go with Andrew Hall here. I reckon it'll be Philly Sharkraft in the middle and Damien Harris out the back.
Yeah, Mikey. He's very tall for his height, isn't he?
He certainly is, Harry. Certainly is.
Well, who's going to pick this one up? You lean, Eileen. We all played Come On, Eileen. Oh, that was smart. Very smart. But he probably could have put a bit more on it to get the pass across. So now it's in the middle. It's going to be Damien Harris. Harris working around.
Well, back to Andrew Hall now. Well, there must be something wrong with Mikey. You wouldn't see him sit for a couple of chuckers in a row normally. So Andrew Hall's going to do the goal throwing work, but he's left nothing behind, Andrew Hall. He's certainly filled Mikey's big boots admirably. And I tell you what, he takes the timber and he's good enough to throw a great goal.
Yeah, well done. He threw the dummy there, suck it in Murray, and then away he goes. So looks like we might be wrong in our call though. Might have.
You went over your horse and you went and go. Yep.
No goal.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Just check that.
From here, play.
Yeah, so we believe Mikey Cronall might have just lost his horse there earlier. That's what that bit of a hold-up was. So Andrew Hall came on as the impact player. And now it's Ty Murray, though. We're seeing the best of him, the Red Fox. Downtown he travelled. Oh, well. Oh, it looked pretty, but it just didn't finish pretty. Philly Sharkraft will get it. Yeah, Philly Sharkraft, plenty of cheers for him. Good man, Philly Sharkraft. He flicks it in now to Andrew Hall. Jack Kinder has to get himself out of the way. Quick, smart. And Andrew Hall, he'll throw goal number 17, 19-17.
Well, our sound booth is not so much soundproof now as things start to heat up out there, Matt.
He's a bit of a favourite of the crowd, Philly Sharkraft. Good man, he is too. And I got a bit of insight from the Zambian crew there a bit earlier. I'll share that with you later on Philly Sharkraft as the ball goes in for Harris. Damien Harris, well, he's certainly come alive with Kreiner off the field, hadn't he, Damien Harris? Flicks it across to Hall, and he pushes the throttle right to the floor, Andrew Hall. Oh, Murray's there for him, but, oh, the big tackle. Well, I tell you what, the boys are getting a bit excited here this morning.
Yeah, I think they just exchanged a little few words there. Probably along the lines of, nice day here, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful day. Chris Salado, he said, I've seen and done all that before, so I'm not going to be fooled there. And if you're watching the live stream the other day, I did comment that Philly Sharkraft's a vegan. But apparently, they have told him to go to the World Cup, he's got to eat some meat and get some meat on his bones. So he's eating meat again, Philly Sharkraft.
Back on the protein. Philly's not happy.
The Shakes just weren't
New
doing
Zealand
it.
ball here, Damien was across New Zealand side. Be a black ball from here.
He's starting to take charge of this one, Chris Salado, isn't he? And there's no bigger, stronger, better man to take charge of a game.
He is the definition of large and in charge.
Large and in charge, Chris Salado.
And that's Jared Richardson now. Sits up for him nicely. So this to be goal number 20 as time ticks away here in chucker number 6. And it's Jared Richardson. Fires a bounce down, looks to get around the front. Up! I had a good one there and it's gone. We'll go with Crackerjack.
Crackerjack. He posts a few letters there, Jared Richardson. Puts them right in the letterbox.
Yeah, he could work for Australia Post. He's doing that much sending. Ball goes in. Oh, he's got it up the front. That's an important one to get there for J.R. Richardson. Richardson now out of the middle he goes. He's on the drive forward, but now time's going to become a bit of an enemy for him as well at the tail stage. So chucker number 6 as he puts it out on the offside. Regathers. Damien Harris. Oh, there it is. There it is.
You called it, Harry. You're right on your game today, my friend. As time just beats Jared Richardson there.
I was a bit unwell yesterday, Matt. I was a bit unwell, and you had to sort of carry me through the game, but back to 100% today.
You wouldn't have known, Harry. You were on fire up in the stand yesterday afternoon. Certainly left me grasping for words a few times. Not that that's a real big task. You see Ty Murray with a lovely pickup out the back. And Jared Richardson right where he needs to be. Just got that one away in time, didn't he?
Yeah, just in time.
Lucky the pony's front feet were in the air, I think, as he threw that.
You can find the Australian team or South African team in the crowd. You should be able to tell by the uniform when you go to them.
So, hope Mikey and his pony all right.
Yeah, I think it'll take a lot to keep him out of the 8th chugger. He'll be certainly wanting to be out there where the wits are cracking. He's a big game player, and I don't think you'll get the one off this man's back either. I could be wrong, but I believe that's where you'll find those 2 players for the 8th chugger. Just see if you can find the South Africa or Australian teams in the crowd. We see our Choice Carrier sign there. So Peter Choice, he supplied a lot of the transport for all the horses to get here for this tournament, and also donating the raffle filly, Uptown Girl.
A Fish Eagle, I'm pretty sure we call that one in Zambia. Some South African players there, and, well, South African spectators. But the Australian players also just getting the last of this game before they head off and prepare for the big final. Matt, what about this final? We haven't really mentioned it.
No, it's going to be an absolute crackerjack of a game. The Aussies have looked spectacular all the way through. The South Africans have built into it nicely.
Yeah, as we get underway there, and it's in the racket of Mirren. No, that's
the 2 lady. That's
Melissa
Watson,
Marlowe. Watson it is as she fires a pass across there. Mirren tie now. Mirren tie.
Only 1 M in that name, Mirren.
Yeah, I've copped a bit of stick for it at this event, but no one's perfect. As Mirren tie goes down over the quarterway and regathers. Across to go the face of the post here, and she's got, not Audrey Logan, that's Lauren Summers out there. Mirren tie. We see her working around here. Oh, that was unfortunate. That's what that was.
Well, she dropped the lollies. The bottom fell out of the bag and the lollies hit the deck, and it's going to be Summers switching defence into attack, and she gives it straight across to Kelly Kreiner, and she'll open the taps and she'll be off and gone like the darkness at dawn. Kelly Kreiner with a lovely bounce and a lovely goal to get them back within 1.
Go, go, go. 19-20. God, you should see what we can see out the window here, ladies and gentlemen at home. This crowd is electric. And here come the pressure players. We know that diamonds are made under pressure, Matt. There's some diamond Polocrosse ladies out here.
What is the problem there?
Yeah, sure is. They look pumped up too.
And our final, Matt. We didn't get much of a go at it there, but I did see a bit of money exchange, a few hands at the bar last night as the brandy was poured around. I think there's a fair few wagers on this game.
Yeah, certainly is. As we see a few of the Aussie supporters there, they've found their seats up in a nice, good and high spot. Yeah, definitely going to be one for the ages.
I saw one purse there with 30,000 rand in it.
So that's about $3 Australian, isn't it, Harry?
About $3,000. So that's pretty fun to see that some spectators are getting into it like that.
Yeah, it's a bit too rich for my taste, Harry. But if I had a bit of money in my pocket, I reckon I'm putting it on Australia. You've got to support your home team. But gee, these South Africans and their supporters are going to make it very, very hard.
Yeah, it's going to be a home ground advantage, that is for sure. Home horses advantage too, I might add.
Yes, very much so. But the way some of the all these teams have been riding those horses, it looks like they've grown up with them nearly. They know them inside out right now, and they're doing a great job on them.
A few hungover heads there, Matt. That's the 18-year-olds of the event, and they have been sending it pretty wide from what I hear.
Yeah, we see a couple of Kiwi supporters there. They're be starting to bite the fingernails, I think. It's very, very close, this one. Chukka and a bit to come.
This is what eight Chukka Polocrosse, this is where the horses and the coaches come into it. And one of the best coaches is the coach of that Zambian team in Bruce McClarty. He's a very tactical coach.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure of having a few chats to Bruce about Polocrosse, and he knows this game inside and out, and he stays up all night thinking of little trick plays and little moves he can pull, and does a good job of it. And we'll see if he can bring Zambia home into third. But at the moment, New Zealand have a 1-goal lead. Very slender lead here in the 7th Chukka.
Head coach for New Zealand, Rick Murray.
Yeah, Rick's certainly developing a a good resume in coaching. He's taken these Kiwis very well here.
As they put it out in front there for Mirantai. Oh, she leans out and drags that one in. Beautiful goal. Risky pass.
Well, she's only a little girl and she's on a little horse, but she managed to drag that one even from nice and high. And a beautiful goal there to New Zealand to get them back out by 2 now.
We didn't get to see the haka, I don't think, this time round, Matt, unfortunately.
Hold time.
Yeah, that is a shame. I forgot about the haka. I was calling for it the other day. But,
we might get it out of them at the bar later.
I think so. Jared Richardson, I reckon he'd do a good haka.
Yeah, he's got the tattoos and he's got that face for a haka.
Certainly does. Yeah, very scary face on Jared Richardson when he wants to make it so.
Yep. Scare a marshmallow.
Come on.
Time on. That's a nice lineup. Silly's got it worked out as the ball goes in. It's on the ground. This sandy field too coming into play. You see a few balls that probably wouldn't have been missed if it was the first game on the field, Matt.
Yeah, for sure. Starting to chop up a little bit there in the lineups this field, but these players, they're good enough. They'll dig it deep and get it out of there if they have to, and it's Watson in the middle. She was under plenty. She had to give it off now. And Summers, Lauren Summers. This is an important pickup for Zambia.
Yeah. Hard not to get on board with the Anzacs at this tail stage of the game, Matt. But it's this lady and Kelly Crane on the drive forward now. She puts it down. Regathers no. It's going to be stolen, turned over. Scrappy Polocrosse. Chucker number 7. Halfway through it is. And now it's in the racket. It's number 3 shirt out here in Murray. Murray does a little pirouette there. Well, it's been a World Cup at ones, hasn't it? These fast decks.
Yeah, it certainly has. We saw the Africans started this style of play, and all the other countries have certainly followed up with it. But Mirantai copping plenty from Jacobs. She was equal to it, though. She circles up again now. This is Mirantai looking to weave away through traffic. Well, we've seen that a few times, haven't we?
Yeah. She's going to get the finger pointed at her here, I reckon.
Yeah, buddy.
She's probably...
Tom!
What is it?
Quick shout out to Matty Taylor. Keep your eyes on the road there, my friend. Matty Taylor at home watching. I'm sure he's in the passenger seat. Yeah, no, I think he is. He's in the passenger seat. Probably driving home from Bowen Carnival, I believe, that he was at this weekend.
Where's the tape, man?
I've never been there, but I believe they certainly put on a good show up there. Have a nice chucker comp under lights.
What would the climate be like up there, Matt? It'd be hot, wouldn't it?
Oh, it'd be very nice at this time of year up there in Bowen. I believe it's likes to get a bit windy up there, blowing Bowen they like to call it, but tropical part of the world there in northern Queensland. As we'll have a Lauren Summers ball. So, Mirantai just once again not leaving enough room behind when she checked there. Summers, good pickup. Under plenty of pressure there from Ty, and Summers travels forward. Oh, it's gone to ground. They might have needed that, but she's got it back, Lauren Summers. Yeah, good recovery. Summers flicks it up over the top. Criner should ride onto this one. It sits up, but the sideline's going to sneak up on her, but she turns away from it. Kelly Criner, the posts open up. Goal time.
What about your kids, Matt? Will they be home? Will they money on the thing, the stream tonight?
I wouldn't have thought so. I think their grandmother's too tight to pay for it. But the boys, they like playing Polocrosse, but they haven't got much interest in watching it just yet.
Okay. Well, they'll be able to watch the replay soon enough. Their auntie in the team, but this lady, look at her go. Come on, don't do it to us. Ah, that's lucky. That is fortune. She's buying a lotto ticket, surely. Don't waste it, they say. You just got given a gift of the World Cup. Between it goes.
What a bit of luck there for Mirantai. Lauren Summers knows it. She's saying to Miran, well, you got to play the ball and play the whistle, and Mirantai, she did. That's how she did it. We saw a bit of the luck of the Irish yesterday, Harry, and getting a win against Zimbabwe, and it might have rubbed off a little bit.
Yeah.
Kiwis.
Well, about time the luck turned down that goal scoring area. It's been hit. That goal post has been the unluckiest post in the ground, so it's given a bit back to the game.
Yeah, 100%. Now out the back it goes for Summers and Murray. Oh, it's still there. Summers. She's got it again. Lauren Summers.
Well, things are going to get crazy out here in a minute, I reckon. And it's in the centre field. The girls are tired. The ball's tired. The umpires are tired. The commentators are tired. But they dig deep. When the going gets tough get going. But it's a bounce gone begging. Where is it now? Now Murray regathers.
Kayla Murray with the turnover.
Probably wouldn't hurt just to draw breath here. She's done it right. That's nice. He's playing above her years there. She says everyone's just getting a bit free running out here. We need to do this right if we want to win.
Out she comes, Murray takes the bounce, regathers. It's there's plenty of defence. Look out, Jacobs is coming. The pass goes downtown. Yeah, lovely pass. Ty, she should get it back. Yeah, she's got it. Mirren Ty, she should have a 3 down there waiting for her, I think. But Ty, she goes past her like she's not even moving, and she throws goal number 23, 23-20.
Whoa!
Okay.
Another shout out coming from home to from Sarah Owens and little Molly Payton. Great to have you guys listening. Hopefully Molly's up and about doing a bit of dancing. Likes a bit of a boogie, young Molly.
Wowza. Well, that's maybe the last we see of these ladies at this World Cup. And at home, give them a round of applause. That is fantastic. A huge campaign. Many weeks, many months going to something like this. To come here and to put on a performance like that, they'll be very proud, these ladies, Matt.
They sure will. I tell you what, Harry, I'm going to make myself a bold prediction here. I did it the other day. I reckon we're going to see golden goal here. I can see Mikey Krynor climb back up on the pony, come out and get back and bring it home even.
Yeah. Well, you heard it here first. I actually think that the Kiwis are going to have a hot chucker here. So we'll have a beer on it, shall we?
I'll bet you a phone on it, Harry.
Well, I don't have one to give you if I lose. That's the problem. I mean, we could certainly sample a beverage over that. I think New Zealand by 3 or 4.
Well, big call there from Harry, yeah. As I said, I'm going to say
golden goal.
Golden goal, and then for the win, I reckon the Kiwis. They did it in golden goal the other day, and I think they can do it again. So I got Kiwis by 1 in golden goal.
Righto.
The luck's going their way, as you can see. So maybe you're onto it.
Oh, look at this horse. Is that French Kiss, that bally one, is it?
That's French Kiss, Harry. Yep, what a pony it is.
And what family does that come from?
Yeah, French Kiss. I'll just quickly go through the files in my mind here and
funny looking paper file you got there.
Oh, French Kiss is the Rays. Yeah, the Ray family.
Right. Well, thank you to them because that has been a standout for me, that horse of the event.
Yeah, 100%. Johnny Ray, I had the pleasure of playing with him at Albury last year as well. He was my number 1 for a fair bit of that tournament, and very, very nice fella. I saw him here earlier on the.
He's gone back to London, back to work, I think.
Thought I didn't spot him this weekend.
Yeah, he come over. He's been over here for about a month, but maybe he put a bit of work into that horse.
He might have done. He's a very good operator on a pony, Johnny Ray. Just sits up there nice and pretty and doesn't do anything too tough.
But there needs to be an official protest put in from the New Zealanders if they want to.
Yeah, but you see, guys, we need to get the right call. Even though we didn't see it, let's say a touch judge had said, hey, listen, or somebody else. Okay, that we've seen the
we
TV.
might have some touch judges going to bring themselves into Polocrosse soon, Harry, are we?
Won't be me. Won't be me.
Well, we can sit in here on the box and do it. It's pretty good spot up here to check out the line.
Well, if we're going to do that, did we just become the video referees?
Yeah, in the bunker.
If we insert live, we can't use TV because it's not
so we leave it as it is?
And leave it as it is. If there's a protest from other teams afterwards, then it goes.
Okay, what I'd like you guys to sort out is that if we'd picked it up,
what
would have been... So Black took the ball and cleared, and went out.
Let us keep hearing it if you can, no bells.
No,
so they would have got the goal anyway, so there should have been one more. Yes.
She wouldn't have thrown the goal.
So there's a bit of conjecture happening here on field with all the officials, but we'll leave it up to them. They're the men in charge.
Just to put you in the... We missed red 3 girl going through the goals. When it came to the post. None of us saw it. We saw it on the replay.
It would have changed nothing. Would have got the goal anyway.
So there you go. You're hearing it here first. I believe the red 3 might have went through the goal.
Must have
been after time. So they can't see everything. There's so much to watch out here, and these big screen replays. Well, they make everyone an expert, don't they, Harry?
Yeah. I'll just sit on my hands here for the minute. Oh.
That 3 wasn't in the lineup. Try again.
Oh, Damien Harris, he had one. And
I think if Sorry, go on.
They did pretty easy when the black 3 wasn't in there.
Yeah, I think if Zambia are going to go out for Golden Point, I think you're going to see a big chucker from Dums. That's my prediction if it goes your way, Matt.
Well, it's that's not a bad call from you, but it's in the middle with the middleman. Sharkraft, I think it is, gives it across. Crono's back out there, of course he is. But the big work from the Red Fox. Ty Murray, he's got it, and he's taking his time, Ty Murray now. The back rower, he's been sitting in the back row all tournament, Ty Murray, doing a great job of it. Crossy to his 1 now, and Richardson. Well, it's just slowing down the Kiwi boys. Well, they've got to keep playing. They can't just try and wind the clock down here, Harry.
Well, once you change your style like that, oh, he's the one. I thought JR was the one. If you change your style like that, you can get caught napping. That's for sure. But these players, these teammates here, they need to get on. A Kiwi carry through the middle. It's 23 plays 20, unloaded. See what happens when you take your time. You got to play to win. Play the ball and play to win. Now it's in the racket of this man. Cranor picks it up now. Away he goes. Mikey Cranor. He's playing to win. He's not going to get caught out as he fires it down and regathers here. Mikey Cranor.
I'll tell you what, these players can make us look good sometimes, Harry. And Mikey Cranor brings it back within
2.
23-21, yes. I thought it was a 3-goal lead to start, so 23-21.
If I was the coach, I'd get the message out there.
No 3.
Play to win.
Come on, guys. Come in. Stay there one, stay. I've got no
It's
3.
hard to get a bit noisy out there now, Harry.
Mikey Cranor plucked it up the front. Away he goes, Cranor. He's got the hammer down. The crowd comes to life out there. The South Africans obviously getting behind the Zambians. Angle shot in front. Mikey Cranor, 22-23.
Well, back within 1, I knew Mikey Cranor. He was going to come out here. He's had a couple of chuckers off. He should be fresh, the big man. But Jackie Kinder, the captain, he's up the front, and here's one the Kiwis are going to need desperately for Ty Murray. Yeah, an important ball out the back for Ty Murray. Now, have they got the lesson, learned a lesson from the first time? Doesn't look like it at the moment. They're just hacking down nice and slowly, but he's got no defence on him at the moment, Harry.
No, you've got to do it. Well, that's all right. Oh, that's a nice left-hand jump. Away he goes. But, yeah, I don't like the way they're playing here, the Kiwis. They're going to get caught out if they don't just start to play to win. As we see Kinder get away for a nice goal there. 24-22. It's the least desperate they've been the whole game when they need to be the most desperate.
I think they've just got the taste of that bronze medal in their mouth already, and they need to get it first.
Yeah.
Jackie Kinder, can he show a bit of experience out here? We got the.
He needs to be over the shoulder, firing these boys up.
100%. Ball in there for Richardson.
Richardson got a racket to it. Now JR should be there. Is it down for it? You can't turn on it though.
Well, there's plenty to play for out here, and the boys are trying their absolute hardest, and it's going to be a red ball. And who else? No one else was ever going to take that ball than Mikey Cranor. Turns his way around now, travels forward, 24-22, is it? Yeah, ball goes down for a bounce, back to a 1-goal ball game, 24-23.
Richie Chappell, the Zambian commentator over there, he's about to climb out of that commentary stand, I think. Mate, he's about to fall out from the top.
Probably up and about. Good man, good commentator, Richie Chappell. It's been a pleasure to work with him this week. As the ball goes in and back out. Well, my bet's looking good, Harry. How are you feeling?
Go back.
I feel like I wouldn't mind getting the message out to these boys to play how they played for the rest of the game, the first half of the game.
I think from the sound of the crowd, we know where it is, and it's in Mikey Cranor's racket. Cranor travels forward, throws the reins at the pony. Mikey Cranor takes a little check. He's getting driven hard towards the sideline. Cranor takes a little bounce. Oh, lovely bit of work. Mikey Cranor. He'll waste no time, and he'll lock him up now. 24 apiece.
You mightn't even get to see the girls, Matt.
No, I'm backing Ty Murray this side. He's going to peel out the back and pick one up and swoop downtown. That's my call here.
Mikey's so good on this side with his catch. Like
oh, you're a genius, Harry.
Yeah, he prefers the sticks out, and he's got such a reach. He can get around the front of him before the opposition even has a chance to swing at his racket. Well. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I bet you there's some Zambian cheer squad going crazy now.
Righto. We got time off. All right, we've probably got time.
2 more.
Probably 2 more, you reckon?
Yeah.
I reckon it's time for the clutch man to stand up in the middle. J.R. Richardson. Sort of drag one down for the Kiwi team.
Well, I'd hate to be the coach, mate. The fingernails would be gone, wouldn't they?
Yeah, 100%.
Wait,
Clardy,
go
though,
out.
is a pretty cool customer.
Don't rush him.
Well,
He's got another trick play up his sleeve yet. He'll get a message out to the guys.
I think he's done everything he can do now. There's 40 seconds left for him to hope that everyone's done their work at home. Oh, and Damien Harris has plucked it out the back now. Damien Harris, downfield he goes. This to put him out in front by 2. Harris, downfield now. He says, Mikey, come and get it. Come and get it, Mikey. Kiwi chasers need 2 on the ball. Need to chase the ball now. And it's in the racket here. Mikey Cranor, 24 plays 25. They're in front by 1. The Zambians looking to make it goal number 2. Cranor.
Well, this is the way you wind the clock down. You just bounce it into the area. You know you've got only one to deal with now. Mikey Cranor. He just sits himself in front of the post. Ty Murray, he's going to want to crack at the racket, but the ponies are starting to get tired, aren't they? They've had a big week, these horses, and they've been managed well, but they're just starting to feel the effects of it as Cranor takes his time, wheels away. Cranor, the post open up, and that'll just about do it.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking.
And that's time. Time at the end of that one as we check out the Zambian supporters go wild.
Go Zambia. They move their ranking to 3rd now. And well, if that's anything of what we've got to come, we've got something else to come out here this afternoon.
Yeah, what a curtain raiser. I'll tell you what, everyone should be warmed up nicely for the game this afternoon.
Yeah, the crowds are on their feet. And what about that? Well, it'll be harder to pick than a broken nose, the player of that match. Matt?
Yeah, I don't envy their job, the guys picking this one. Mirren Ty was dominant again for the ladies, but Lauren Summers I thought had a really good game at the back as well.
Yeah, I think Mirren's probably she just gets the goals when she gets the ball, but maybe in the men's, I don't know. Experience has come to show here.
Yeah, well, Crinor did the job at the clutch moments, but he had a couple of chuckers off in the middle, and Andrew Hall and Damien Harris, they certainly stood right up when Crinor was off the field, so that'll be a tough one.
Yeah, Murray played all chuckers there too. Hats off to Murray playing all 8 chuckers and dumps. They're all too good. You can't pick it.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not picking this one, Harry, and we will be down to the field shortly for the players of the match.
I guess before we go to the players of the match, Matt, it's been great to bring you all the action at home. This is our last game together. It's been a pleasure to have you here, Matt. Thank you so much for joining us over here. And to everyone at home, I hope you've enjoyed as much as we have. It's been damn good fun. Any complaints you can send to www.wedon'tcare.com.
Yeah, thanks, Harry. Been an absolute pleasure working with you. You make it easy for me. I just call it as I see it, and just we like to bounce off each other, and I think we do it all right. So it's been an absolute pleasure to work with Harry, and of course, commentators up in the box for this game. Cody Campbell up there with Richie Chappell, and also Gwyn Vilhone, who's the man of the sound here. He does a great job. He runs a lot of the sound, and he's the head man in charge of us commentators, and he's done a fantastic job all weekend.
Yep, and also our team here, our production team, they've had the cameramen in the sun all day whilst running us around here doing interviews. So thank you so much to Bells and your team for making our job easy. We're not too far away, ladies and gentlemen, from the player of the match, and what a game it was.
And of course, following this game, there will be a raffle for the horse Uptown Girl, as we see the crowd starting to get on the field, and a big crowd it is too here Sunday morning, pushing forward to midday here, 11:30 it is, local time.
Yeah, and there'll be a lineup at the bar, I reckon, after all that cheering, Matt. Bit of lubrication on the vocal cords. And we see Richie Chappell is going to be presenting the player of the match, and he's a Zambian. He's living in Zambia, and I reckon he'd be pumped after that clutch game.
He'll be up and about, Richie, and you'll be lucky enough to hear from Richie for the final game, the final. Richie will join Who will he join in here?
Gwyn.
Gwyn. They'll be in here for the final game. As we hand down to them, they'll bring you the players of the match for that great game of Polocrosse.
I think that might be one of our players of the match right there, Matt.
Yes, I wouldn't want to take you on with that one. What a game he had, and stood up when it mattered. He was needed to have a big last chucker, and he certainly did.
That'll be tough to come back from as a young team. Won't it, Matt?
Yeah, but I think the young bounce back pretty good. I think, Harry, they'll be better for the experience.
And they will be a team to. They'll be a team to reckon with in 3 or 4 years' time. There's quite a bit of youth in that team.
Yeah, 100%. They can go through and they can form a bit of a dynasty if they're good enough. The Kiwi team. There's a few up-and-coming younger players too coming up in New Zealand, starting to perform pretty well. That might push for a few spots.
I think so. So I can imagine that I think there's a player down there celebrating who's our player of the match, and I reckon he's probably got a beer in him already.
He's probably onto about his second.
And the Zambian cheer squad. There's the Zambian players and coaches and managers there celebrating what started out as a pretty shaky campaign, really.
Yeah, they took a little while to get on the board and click, this Zambian team, but they got there in the end. They would have been pretty hoping to make that first game, the first final, but they just couldn't quite get there. And, just a quick shout out from Tony and Jim Davidge from Australia, saying all the best to the Aussies. So welcome to Tony and Jim Davidge.
Yeah, I hope the coverage is good. I hope the beer's cold. And yeah, I guess now what is the time here?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what time it is, Harry. It's time to go down to the field for the presentation of the players of the match.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a game we had there in the third and fourth player. So I'm joined here by Nicola Koski from Boschendale Winery, one of our title sponsors this weekend. Thank you very much to Nicola. And our lady MVP, Miran Tai. Miran, what a game you had. I have to say, what a World Cup you've had. You've been an absolute machine at #1 for New Zealand. How do you feel?
Well, I've had better days. No, big congratulations to Zambia. You guys really brought it today. We knew you'd be a tough comp, and bugger me, you got me in the end.
They certainly did, but you certainly made them fight for it, Miran, and I've got to say you were an outstanding player. And some of your players in your team, they were great for you at the back there as well.
Absolutely. My girls are outstanding, and the boys were awesome all week as well. So thanks so much to my teammates.
Well done, Miran. Congratulations on MVP. And our best male player in the third and fourth player, Michael Carino, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Carino, ladies and gentlemen, the #1 for Zambia. That was quite a game, Mike. You certainly had our hearts in our mouths.
Imagine what we felt like.
I can, if only you could see me in the commentary position. Mikey, you've had a great tournament as well. How's it been for you? Have you enjoyed it?
No, obviously, look, it's been great. I mean, the horses that we've got in our pool, again, thank you to all the horse owners, to the organizing team and everything, and then, of course, to my team and everyone who's worked with us, our coaching manager. Obviously, we've had a few ups and downs in terms of the playing, but nice way to finish, and thank you so much to New Zealand for that great last game.
And what a great game it was as well. Mikey Carino, thank you very much. Congratulations, buddy.
There you see it, ladies and gentlemen, our players of the match. Mikey Cranor and Miran Tai. Well done to New Zealand and well done to Zambia on a massive campaign, Matt. Our final scores?
Our final score there in the third verse, fourth playoff. 26 to Zambia, 24 to New Zealand, and you couldn't ask for anything better to warm you up nicely for the final this afternoon, to play off the gold and silver. As you see the crowd, and they're all set for a great day here at Shongweni. And once again, a big thank you to all the crew behind the scenes. And this is mine and Harry's last game here on the live stream, so we hope you've all enjoyed it at home. And we'll be back underway here in about an hour and a half's time.
From us, good evening and good night.